Hi, welcome to lesson 18 of grade 1 ABRSM. We'll be looking at tonic triads root position 2, key D and F. My name again is Eunice Oluwatosin Adewumi. Let's get right into it. So, last class, we learned about the tonic triad in the in the key of C major, okay, in the root position. And just a quick summary of the last class. Remember that we talked about what a tonic triad is, what is the meaning of a root position, what does root position mean, and then we talked about the relationship between the tonic triad and a chord. We said that a chord is not necessarily a tonic triad, but a tonic triad is a type of chord. It's always a chord. It's definitely a chord because you play three notes together for a tonic triad, but for a chord you can play two or more notes together. And then remember what a tonic triad is a combination of three notes together where you start with the tonic. You start you start begin with the tonic. Okay, and we call it a root position because we start with the lowest note in a particular key. All right, so we used an example like the C major, where you run the scale of a C major. Your lowest note in that key is C, the lower C, right, which is the first note. Now we also identified and understood the tonic triad in the key of C major. We see how it's being positioned on our stave, on the lines, if it's on the lines, and then in the spaces we see there that it comprises of the first note, the third note, and then the fifth note. And then lastly, we're able to identify the tonic triads with or without key signature. There are notes that can be written without key signature or with key signature. And in that case, where a key is written without key signature, what do? We identify it using the accidentals or the tonic. Now to today's class. What do you intend to get out of today's class? That is our learning objective. What is your learning objective? Okay. At the end of this lesson, okay, you'll be able to identify, you should be able to identify and understand tonic triad in the key of D and F in the root position. You'll be able to properly position the tonic triads on the stave, and also you'll be able to identify your tonic triads just like we did in the last class. Tonic triads with or without key signature. Now, tonic triads in the key of D major. We've already discussed what a tonic triad is. We've discussed what a tonic is, why it's called a tonic triad, and what a root position is. So let's just get right into it. So we've done the C major, we've done the G major. Now it's the D major. Okay, the D major. Remember there on your left side, there are things to remember. I've outlined things that you need to remember, and on the right side you can see the how the notes are being how the tonic triad is being positioned on the stave. On this case, a treble stave. We have the treble clef there, so it's called the treble stave. Now, a tonic triad consists of first, third, and fifth. Remember, so our D major will consist of the third. What will be the first note here? D. Thank you. And what will be the third note here? F. Thank you. And what will be the fifth note here? A. Thank you. So it's positioned that way in order. You see how they are aligned. They all they sit on each other like that, so that they are aligned, and shows as a tonic triad. Okay, and remember as well that key signatures are written after the clef at the beginning of a music piece. So that's where you know where your key signature is. So here we have how many sharps? Two sharps. Thank you. We have two sharps, and notes sharpened in key D major are F and C. Thank you very much. Tonic triad in the key of D major without key signature. Now looking at the treble clef again, without key signature. A key can be written without key signature. Reminder as well. Remember that a key can be written without a key signature. What do we do in this case? Thank you. We will need our accidental or the tonic. Well, most for this so far, we've been using the tonic because our accidentals have been failing us. So it's either they are not there or they are just not enough, just like we have in D major. It's not enough because they are too sharp, two notes sharpened in D major. So you can easily miss this up and say, oh, because I'm looking at the accidental, oh, F is sharpened, yeah, it's G major. No, that would be wrong because you have to look at the tonic. And what is the tonic there? Thank you, D, and that's why it's a D major. It's a D. All right. Now, tonic triad in the key of D major for bass clef, root position with key signature. So in the previous one we did the treble clef. Now this is bass clef. I remember in the last class for lesson 17, uh, we noted that for bass clef and for a bass stave and treble stave, the positioning are usually different. Why? Because each line and each space is different, is named differently for each stave. All right. So for our bass stave, this is how our tonic triad in the key of D major is positioned. So um, again, take note of the key signatures, and you know the notes that are sharpened is F and C. And of course, look at the tonic to be able to identify what type of the key, what key the tonic triad is. So in this case, our first note is what? D. Our third note is what? F. And then the fifth note is A. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tonic triad in the key of D major for bass clef. Root position without key signature. Now, without key signature, the same thing applies to as it applies to the treble stave. You see here, if you are just looking at the accidental, you mistake it for G major. So in this case, what do we look at? Thank you. We look at the tonic. We look at the first note. And what is the first note there? D, and that's how we know that it's a D major. Okay, and that's how it's written if it's not without key signature. And take note that the reason why F is sharpened here, that note is sharpened is because it's part of the notes that are sharpened for C, for key D major. All right, that is why F is sharpened. All right, so it's because it's part of the notes of the part of notes sharpened for key D major. Two notes are sharpened, remember, F and C. So, and since F is included in the tonic in the tonic triad for D major, F is then sharpened. Okay, all right. So tonic triad in the key of F major for treble clef. Now we've talked about D major. Now for F major, let's run that through this quickly. Now take notes. Remember when you did the lesson, is it lesson 16 now? You you've talked about, I mean, you've learned about F major and what F major the scale is. So in this case, this is the tonic triad in the key of F major. All right. So remember that for F major, only note B is flattened. Okay. So only B is flattened here. So and also on the right side there you can see how it's positioned, the tonic triad in the key of F major, how it's positioned on our treble stave with key signature because we have our key signature written after the clef there. So this is the tonic triad. So tell me, what is the first note there? F. Thank you. What is the third note? A. Thank you. And what is the fifth note? C. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Now, a tonic triad in the key of F major without key signature. All right. Now, look at that. Without key signature. No accidentals. Why? Because there's no B. There's no B. B is not part of the notes included in the tonic triad for F. So there's not key signature. So what do we then look at? The tonic. Thank you. And what is the tonic? F. F. All right. So we're able to identify it using the tonic. So and that is F. That means this is tonic triad F major. right? The tonic triad in the key of F major with for bass clef now with key signature. You see how it's written there. See that. Just look at it and be able. I believe the notes will be made available for you, so you're able to compare. You can be able to, or you can just do this recording, backward and see compare the difference between the position of the tonic triad on the bass clef and the difference between the position on the tonic triad on the treble clef. You can see there's a difference. Why? Because the names of the lines and spaces, which I believe you know by now, they are different. Okay, so that's where our F is position A and then C. So that's the tonic triad in the root position. Root position, remember, because the root position for F major is F. That's the lowest note in F. Right? Thank you. So tonic triad in the key of F major now for bass clef without the key signature. Right? What again is a tonic? F. Thank you. So the tonic is F. So how do we identify this? This note is F major because our first note here is F. All right. So there's no key signature, but we can tell from the tonic that this particular tonic triad is F major. All right. Now our assignment. Okay. So just like we've done, just like in the previous lesson, there are three staves there. Okay, and for each stave, you need to answer three questions. Okay, for each stave, you answer three questions. I believe you can do this. So give it a try, and I look forward to receiving your answers. All right, what have we learned today? Okay, just a summary, a quick summary. A tonic triad in a key of D major. Okay, key D, F, A. All right, are the notes included in the tonic triad. And then the key F, A, C, which is the fourth, third, and the fifth note, are the notes included in the tonic triad for F major. And take note, F and C are sharpened in the key of D major, and only B is flattened in the key of F major. So a key can be written without key signature. In that case, what do? Use the tonic, yes, or you use an accidental, but of course accidentals has been failing us so far, so we can't use the accidentals because for instance now you can easily mix up D major with G major if you just say F sharpened. So um always make use of your tonic, all right, first. So yes, use your tonic to identify the key of the tonic triad, right? And the next topic, right, will be learning about the degree names of major scales. So and how to identify them on both clefs. So uh, that will be the next topic. We hope to see you there, and thank you for this lesson. That will be the end of this lesson. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful um, time for the rest of the lessons ahead. Thank you very much. God bless. Take care. Bye.